All right, Francine and Marcus here in Silver Center, South Lorraine, heading into the old town site. Okay, so this is the road that goes into the village. What's interesting here to me, see, this is perched water. It's always up here. Look at how high this elevation is.
Yeah.
It just sits there, doesn't drain. That's all rock. This is this is all rock underneath here. There's not a lot of soil cover. And the old pictures you see with like the bag door and South Lorraine, they're all here.
Sorry, say that again?
The old pictures from South Lorraine, they show like piles of bag door and some of the mine structures and things like that from the early 1900s. There's no trees. Completely barren in here at that time. All the trees were cut. And it's just rock. So, this is Zone 3, American Bulldog. It's one single mining claim. And on that single mining claim are two older mining claims, almost entirely. RL 458 and RL 459. And that is the Montrose mine. Mm-hmm. And then the Jack Williams property. So the claim starts somewhere along here, right about where we are. Somebody surveyed it once, and there's some flagging. Kind of shows where the yeah. Well, people go off-roading in here and do some recreation. Like it's a spot people know. This is also along this road where old Yellowtop was spotted.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There was a busload of miners back in the day. As I understand, they were going down here. And there was like 20 or 30 people on the bus who all saw him. He came out of the bush, stopped the bus. Everybody took a good look. And then he went on his way. And I don't know if I'll notice today because I'm with you, but when I was in here alone last year, there was a whole bunch of weird stuff. And I don't know if it's an animal or a crow even messing with me, but there's a whole bunch of weird noises in here all the time.
You're brave to go by yourself. I don't like being by myself in the bush.
I do. It kind of breaks you down a little bit sometimes, though. Yeah. Sometimes you get in your thoughts and you feel lonely, and it's not a good feeling.
So like, I worked for soil sampling, my first job at university. Well, I was in third year university. That was the last summer that we were allowed to go in the bush alone. So all day you're alone in the bush, collecting soil samples across mountains.
Oh,
it was creepy. It was.
I do it a lot. It's good for me, I think.
I got so fit that summer. Oh my God, I fit. And I was so into I became like a boy, kind of like I wanted to buy Carhartt. Mark Brook House became my favorite store. And all my girlfriends were like, what the hell? Because they knew me as like party Francine. Like not party, but like dressing up and going out every night.
Yeah, clubbing, whatever.
Yeah.
To our left or our right, there's houses on either side of us right now. Like these are they're like, there's no foundations or anything. They lived in little shacks. They're all the buildings are gone. But all along here there were houses. And then to our right there's a showing somewhere. There's a pond with a silver vein somewhere to our right. But to our left there's muck. There's that pile of waste rock that I'm really interested in. And there's several mine shafts on this property. And there's numerous trenches, which I will show you. Okay, so here's the beginning. You can see the survey line cut here. Someone told me that's a trail. That's not really a trail. I went down there. There's not really any. This is a trail. This is an old road, but no. Up on the other side of this pond, there's a house.
This one's camp?
Yeah, like it's someone's there. I don't know what they're doing, if they live there full time or not, but it I think would go to there's 3 or 4 homes on the main road into the Frontier Keeley, and that's where that is. But there's a pond here to the right of us, and that's where the sample that's at the Royal Ontario Museum apparently came from, showing there. And I've never gotten through that part yet on the right, because it's kind of thick when you get into this. You're going to see, because it's all grown, like, you know, when something's been cleared and then grown back, it doesn't grow back. And it doesn't give a lot of canopy. So you end up with a lot of these kind of low shrubs, which make it really hard just to see, like, what's around, what you're going through. Like, to the left, if you look, like, there's a movie theater here. And
what?
There's a movie theater and a Chinese restaurant here on the left. Just like, this is where that was, right here. Like, there's a house here on the right, a movie theater on the left. Now, that's our rock pile right there. I feel like, okay, don't follow me in here, because it looks really wet, but I think you can walk in here.
Yeah, I can get a good video of it,
Oh, I'm going to get really wet if I go any further. This needs to... maybe over here. There's a timbered mine shaft out here. I don't want to fall in it, but... Holy shedazzle! I can't believe I'm out this far. I was going to come here in the winter.
rock is pretty oxidized.
Oh yeah, this is one of my projects, is to pull old road out and sort it. It's all mine run. You can pick cobalt out of here. I've got a bag of it at home. Yeah. Yeah.
With quartz in there?
Yeah, there's like a lot of cool rocks I pulled out of here.
Where are they grabbing? Oh my goodness. Oh, there's cement.
So this is a good example of the clay. I think that's the clay.
Look at that. Am I crazy?
I don't know. I feel like it's a decomposing kind of something into clay. There's clay seams with a mineral clay in it that I find here. And I think it's something that maybe the old timers overlooked. Okay, see this water here is coming out of the tailings pond. So somewhere on our left, this is the Montrose mine on our left. I don't know if I can point out all the different workings in here, but there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. There's a pit. There's a building foundation over here. There's a building foundation. I'm not sure what this is. It's a building associated with the mine, but nothing here. There's an open pit and a mine shaft. I'm not sure exactly where they are. Maybe to the left of us a bit.
This might have been a child one.
It could be a trench, because there are trenches on the other side of this that are right at the road or the trail. But I don't know what that building was. And I think you can see it in the old pictures too. I'll point it out to you. Remember that stone foundation? And I'll point it out to you on an old picture later when we're out of the bush. You okay? Yeah. It's, I don't know what that is. It might be a building foundation too. I think the mine workings are all on this side. See, this is a trench here. So this is one of these, what they would do in the olden days, they would just dig a trench across the length of where they expected to find a vein. And they'd hope to intersect it. So there's a lot of these trenches. Yeah, all the old garbage in here everywhere. Yeah, there's a number of trenches So we'll call that trench 1. 126. Like the trail that we were on, it hooks around here. So here's another trench.
Yeah, sure, trench right here.
We'll call this one 0226. Right, so we have a trench that's a bit zigzagged through here. And the trench 326, this section. Pretty rough. Zigzagging through the hole. On and on. Sample taken. Trench 3. Nope. Let's get out of the bush here onto the trail and then walk out. Yeah, there's some breeze. The trail just ahead of us here. I'll show you the way. Is this a pit? This might be the pit.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a triangular shaped pit. Oh, that broken rock maybe, I don't know. Okay, sample 2. Right.
There's something up here. Big body of water.
That's a beaver pond. Oh, sorry. That the trail's right in front of it. Okay, there's old pictures. If you ever see where the baseball diamond is, it's right there. The baseball diamond from Silver Center's straight out here. And then this is the road that goes to Wettlaufer. Like we were in the bush there at Montrose beside Wettlaufer. This way goes to Keeley. That goes down the valley to Wettlaufer. Cool. And to Curry, where we picked rocks before. Let's walk back this way. That's flooded there.
That ridge out over there is interesting.
Is what?
Is a ridge over there?
Yeah, so the diabase contact has been mapped to come along there. Okay. There's a ridge along there. There's a trail, an old road through there somewhere. I think that's another day's exploration, but that's one of the things to do. It goes right around the north part here of this claim somewhere, somehow. We should go look at this rock pile. This is the town site, Silver Center, Montrose, Williams, and in terms of the zones, this is zone 3. It will be the west zone. Yeah, there's a mine shaft in there somewhere that's timbered. I don't really know where. And I don't know if that's really a swamp or if it's just, I don't even think it is a swamp. All right, this is the best spot. Hill 64, the wet loffer, optioned Jack Williams mining claim in Silver Center. The run of mine is a lot of this calcite. You can see some of the deteriorating clay minerals. Some of the calcite vein that they were mining. I believe that's decomposed base metals.
Here I got some station material. There's just like slick inside.
What's that?
Like, oh my God, my words are, I haven't been using anthology words too often these days. But these large black ones, like I think are like tourmaline or, but that's a good sign when they grow like that big. I think it's tourmaline. I should
I'll take it.
granola bar or anything, do you?
I'll take it and I'll find out.
Do you have a granola bar or anything?
Do I have one?
Yeah.
In the truck.
Okay, good.
Let's go get one.
Oh, well, no, take time. I didn't today. I will miss class tomorrow to go to supper.